CEI Practice Test 2026 Certified Electrical Inspector Exam Questions and Test Prep. Question 1. According to the NEC, what is the maximum number of disconnects allowed for a single service? 1, 2, 6, 12. The 6 disconnect rule allows up to 6 switches or circuit breakers for service disconnection. Question 2. Which type of conductor is generally required for grounding electrode conductors? Aluminum, copper, and less prohibited, silver, iron. Copper is the standard material due to conductivity and corrosion resistance. Question 3. A GFCI, ground fault circuit interrupter, is designed to protect the equipment from overcurrent, people from electric shock, the building from lightning strikes, the utility company's transformer. GFCIs detect small leakage currents and trip to prevent electrocution. Question 4. In a residential dwelling, what is the maximum spacing between general-purpose receptacles along a wall? 4 feet, 6 feet, 12 feet, 20 feet. NEC requires a receptacle such that no point along the floor line is more than 6 feet from an outlet, total 12 feet spacing. Question 5. What is the minimum depth for burying rigid metal conduit, RMC, under a driveway? 6 inches, 12 inches, 18 inches, 24 inches. Standard burial depth for RMC in this scenario is 18 inches. Question 6. True or false, an equipment grounding conductor, EGC, can be used as a neutral, grounded, conductor. True. False. The neutral and ground must be kept separate after the main service disconnect. Question 7. Which NEC table is used to determine the ampacity of conductors in a raceway? Table 250.66, Table 310.16, formerly 310.15b16, Table 430.248, Chapter 9 Table 8. Table 310.16 is the primary table for allowable ampacities of insulated conductors. Question 8. A Class 1 location involves the presence of flammable gases or vapors, combustible dust, easily ignitable fibers, moisture. Class 1 locations are hazardous due to flammable gases/vapors. Question 9. What is the standard color for a grounded, neutral, conductor in sizes 6 AWG or smaller? Black, green, white or gray, red. White or gray is reserved for the grounded/neutral conductor. Question 10. The working space depth in front of electrical equipment, 0-150 V to ground, must be at least 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet. NEC requires a minimum of 3 feet of clear working space. Question 11. What is the purpose of a bonding jumper? To carry normal load current, to ensure electrical continuity and the capacity to safely conduct fault current, to increase the voltage of a circuit, to provide a path for lightning. Bonding jumpers connect metal parts that aren't intended to carry current. Question 12. Which of the following must be GFCI protected in a commercial kitchen? All 125V, 15A and 20A receptacles. Only receptacles near the sink. Only the lighting circuits. None of them. Commercial kitchens require GFCI protection for all 15A and 20A, 125V receptacles. Question 13. A feeder is defined as the wires between the utility pole and the house, all circuit conductors between the service equipment and the final branch circuit overcurrent device, the circuit that supplies one or more outlets, the grounding rod. Feeders distribute power from the service to branch circuit panels. Question 14. The maximum fill for a conduit containing 3 or more conductors is 31%, 40%, 53%, 60%. NEC specifies 40% fill for more than 2 conductors. Question 15. True or false, a branch circuit supplying a single 15 amp receptacle must be rated at 15 amps. True. False. The circuit rating must match the single receptacle rating. Question 16. Which device is used to protect a motor from overheating due to a prolonged overcurrent condition? A fuse, a magnetic circuit breaker, an overload relay, a surge protector. Overload relays are specifically designed for motor thermal protection. Question 17. What is the minimum height for a service drop conductor over a residential driveway? 10 feet, 12 feet, 15 feet, 18 feet. 12 feet is the minimum clearance over residential driveways for service drops. Question 18. In a bathroom, how many 20 amp branch circuits are required to supply receptacle S? At least 1, 2, 1 for each outlet. At least one 20A circuit is required specifically for bathroom receptacles. Question 19. A service point is defined as the main breaker in the panel, the point of connection between the facilities of the serving utility and the premises wiring, the light switch by the door, the grounding electrode. The service point is where the utility's responsibility ends and the customer's begins. Question 20. What is the minimum size copper grounding electrode conductor for a service with 2/0 AWG copper ungrounded conductors? 8 AWG, 6 AWG, 4 AWG, 2 AWG. Table 250.66 specifies 4 AWG copper for 2/0 service conductors.